Alright, restarting the recording, see if... Okay. Okay, it's working this time much better. Okay, hi YouTube. But yeah, no, like...
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, no, trigger warning for slavery and racism.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
I'm doing alright.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
I got it out of my system. Why the fuck is Glee sending me a TikTok? Oh? Oh, what? Oh. I see how it is. Getting excited over Glaze instead of me. Oh! Oh, yeah.
If even a grain is missing, the collector's lab. Are you Bertrand? The Dame.
So, just for a bit of catching up, Clive is, if you notice on his cheek, he has a tattoo on his cheek. He's branded. That means he is essentially a slave to the Empire, but he ran away and turncoated on the Empire, but most of the Empire don't know that because, you know, he's just a guy to them. And despite that, the fact that he was royalty before becoming a slave, like, what's the son of a duke called? Like, he was the son of a duke, and after a particular event, he became a slave to the Empire, and long story short, people who are branded are people who are called bearers, and bearers are people who can use magic without any assistance. And those are the lower class of those are like the lower class caste system in the setting.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Yeah, no, last time, there were two fucked up side quests. The first one, a girl's like, "Oh, I'm missing my pet. She's got, her hair's white and she lets me touch it sometimes, and after we play, and then you like goes to somebody who's like, oh hey, I'm looking for this kid's pet, And you're like, oh yeah, no, she needs to keep that thing on a leash when she's done playing with it. I think I saw it that way. And then we go to it. Now, and then we find a dead fucking body with white hair, and I'm just like, ain't no fucking way. Oh, it's my pet! A little bit more of a lore. If bears use magic too much, they turn to crystal and die. And it's just like, oh, you see her in this crystalline dead body. I'm just like, oh, this is fucked up. And then the next quest, it was just like, oh hey, you there? You're branded. Go save my called a warrior lady and bear the title Marquess. Oh, that makes sense. I think I remember hearing that. And then the other side quest was just like, oh, go save my son quickly. It's like, all right. Then on the way, it's just like, okay, your kid's in danger, but you don't seem very much in a hurry. And okay, well, something's up, and we'll find out what that is. And you get to the quest area, and the kid's got this wolf around him. And you fight the wolf and you kill the wolf, and the kid's like, no, you weren't supposed to kill the wolf, you were supposed to be killed by it. It's just like, what? And there's just, you look over and there's 2 dead bodies nearby. It's just like, oh, this was just supposed to be entertainment for the kid. And sure enough, what happens at the end of the quest is you go to bury the dead bodies after the quest giver gets very upset with you for not fucking dying. And the kid's like, oh, Daddy, you gotta give me another one. And you go bury the bodies, come back, and, you go bury the bodies, and the dude's like, hey, I was here to bury the bodies as well, can you, so I figured we could help each other. He's like, alright, cool. Bury the bodies, and then in the distance, like, and there's a bit of dialogue, and then in the distance you hear a wolf howl, and the father in pain, and then the kid be like, Daddy, no, and then him in pain, and just like, oh, that's fucked up. It's times like those I forget this game is rated M. This is the second Final Fantasy rated M. Actually, you know what? Let me check my sources to see if that is correct. Oh god. Come on, Chrome. Let me close some tabs, and I will take the time to open the tabs for the homeboys. I started a modded Baldur's Gate, my first modded Baldur's Gate run, and I looked at a mob. Oh, and that's just a side quest. But like Final Fantasy that are rated. Okay, so this is the third Final Fantasy that's rated M. First one was Final Fantasy Type 0. Then it was Stranger of Paradise, which was 2019. Like, Stranger of Paradise was, like, literally, Stranger of Paradise. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, this was like the first Final Fantasy on the new series of Xboxes. Like, I should play it. I know the story is a bit nonsensical, but it's the Final Fantasy's first Souls-like. And even then, and then Final Fantasy XVI, this one. Yeah, no, there's only 3 Final Fantasies that are rated M. And this one really goes nuts to butts with that rated M. Because I've played Final Fantasy Type 0, and sure enough, yeah, no, that one is violent. But not as violent as this. I want to say this game is about twice as violent as Type 0. Shader of Paradise, like I said, I haven't played, but that one's, like, gruesome, but not as bad.
Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the devil.
Yes, I have played the Devil May Cry franchise. I went on a binge when the remastered came out.
I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique.
Devil May Cry 1 has a learning curve because it is dated for a game. Devil May Cry 2 is very easy. There's 2 different point of view storylines for the game, and I did both in a single day. Devil May Cry 2 is regarded as the worst Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 1 will take you a few sessions. Devil May Cry 3, play on easy mode, unless you really want to really learn. Devil May Cry 4 is great. I believe people have said that it's not as good, but to me, it's like my second favorite Devil May Cry. That could be a hot take. I would look it up. But Devil May Cry 5 is like the best Devil May Cry. Holy shit, it's the best Devil May Cry. Overall, I would say definitely play 1. 2 is optional. 3 is not. And the only Devil May Cry that's optional is 2. But if you get the remaster bundle, it'll have 1, 2, and 3. 4 and 5 are separate.
Certainly was not, as I told
Yep.
him.
It's a series that I'm surprisingly passionate about. Like, low-key passionate about.
About my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
Alright, have fun with the shower.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Right. Okay. Right. Hey, what's up? It's fine in the town, but the moment we get into what is going on today...
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves.
This won't do. I'll be back. Well, YouTube, I'll be back. Alright, let's see how... Already off to a bad spot.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Alright, a little better.
That's enough. That's enough. It's over. Farewell.
Whack. Yeah, it's running a little better. Still a little choppy here and there, but it's nothing I can't deal with.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yeah, no. Right now,
I need to tell Isabel.
the garrison would be on thin ice with
The comb.
with the dame.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Damn, that's sad.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token
Kiss,
of my thanks.
kiss, kiss,
The Veil
kiss,
counts
kiss,
among its
kiss.
patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Huh, we're going up this way. Neat. I didn't even know there was a this way.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Come on now. The game was running fine yesterday with a single hiccup. Okay. Now that we're in a less wide open area, as I'm saying that, it lags a little. And for $2,000, this is what your PC
Yes,
recording
anyway.
experience can be like.
None worth
Jesus
mentioning.
fuck.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
I love taking back doors.
so? I can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Oh, it's very private. Private everywhere. Where's that privates?
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut.
A shortcut.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Let's just check over here real quick, like. Well, this isn't good. This is the normal area, and this is the rest area that I do so well in. And it's acting like this. Alright, let's pause real quick. Okay, so there's really nothing to get rid of in terms of like tabs and shit to make the performance better. Right, I was gonna go over here.
All right. Anything catch your eye?
None,
Seen
none,
enough?
cool. That means I'm free to do my shit. Come on now.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
They're like brothers.
Nothing wrong.
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right, we make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Little shit. Well, then we embrace the moment.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty.
What is it? What is the... Yep, party of 4. All 4 of the sprites are down there. Imagine a turn-based version of this game. That'd be fun. Like if oh, what was the game? Crystal Keeper, was it? If that was still available, these
All right,
sprites would go hard.
it's empty. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
The game was working fine yesterday.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Also, what do you need help with? Sleeping? Go to bed, you fuck.
To the likes of you.
$2,000 experience. $2,000 experience. And Tree, before you ask, the only 3 big things that are running, because I've already checked Task Manager, is this game, OBS, and OBS, and VTube Studios. Like I said, the game was working fine yesterday, but no, not at all. The only things here, I still have Task Manager up. Let's see. OBS is at 130 megs. Ah, scratch that. There's also Firefox. VTube Studio is at 150 megs. Let's see about getting rid of Steam Client Web Helper. Should I close that? That's at 250 megs. Discord's at almost 300 megs. Firefox is at 1700 megs, and that I have tabs open for that. But the CPU usage is at like 2%. CPU usage for VTube Studio is 6%. OBS is at 1.5%. Firefox is at 7%. Nope, 2%. So, is GPU pinned? Performance. And in Task Manager? No. I don't think so.
It never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
It never stood a chance. I fucking love their banter.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Nope, I move an inch and nope. Oh, move an inch and oh, nope.
Captain,
This might take a while. That's enough.
It's on a SSD. I'm not. Hold on. Pause! Thank you! Fuck! Alright, I'm pausing.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
With a talker.
Then let's shut him up.
You may find it funny. I do not find it funny in the slightest. Does this look funny? I don't. I'm not saying this to yell at you or anything, but like, I'm just upset that. Come on. I don't see why I have to. Like, it's been the PC's been handling it fine until right now. I say right now in as in relative to today, because yesterday the particles were fine. Particles were flying everywhere. Which one's the particles? Alright, this should be fine for now.
Do you feel that? Something in the air.
It's ether.
I say that, I unpause the recording.
Too slow. Not this time.
Green space reflections. We already did that. I didn't think that would fly. Still not any much better.
Not this time.
What a cool limit break. Wish I could have seen it.
Why won't you die?
Okay, but see, here's the problem. It was fine yesterday. In certain areas, yeah, sure. It was...
Poor wretch.
Take it, Betty. You get none in return. Nothing left of it but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment. Who's though? Not this time.
Unless this is like a new development. We... I hate doing this in particular. Let's see if it runs better. Yes, I get it. Encoding overload.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man.
What is Akashic? Akashic is the irreversible change brought about by living beings' overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self that they may have once had, and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Flora can also turn, resulting in twisted overgrowth. Those with ethereal tolerance, however, such as dominants and bears, are less likely to turn Akashic.
A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Let's see how this performs.
Duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares.
Not much better. I closed my Firefox tabs and not much of a difference. What do you mean it's really weird on how it's happening? Oh, hi Fanto. Oh, Fanto. Perfect. I was gonna ask you, have you been having frame rate issues? Yes, hi, thank you for reading, by the way. I very much appreciate it. If y'all don't know me, hi, I'm Gold9339. I'm a variety streamer, and I'm doing things, doing things, but gotta take care of yourself, get stuff to eat, get stuff to drink, and take care of yourself and put yourself in the background. Okay, so only when you did the demo, and only for the stream. The problem with me right now is I don't know how, like, I'm currently in the minds of Senbrek, and right now my PC is struggling hard. And this was not the case yesterday. It was mostly fine yesterday. Typically, with this game, I've been streaming. Typically with this game, once a stream, my computer freezes for like a few seconds, and then the rest of the stream, it's fine. But right now, it's just the game with the frame rate issues, and I'm still recording, and later I'll send you a link when I upload this, despite that I've been, actually angry the whole time. But like,
doesn't have its benefits.
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick.
Loaded the game. Because when I loaded the game, I did this, and it just stutter. Pools of concentrated aether that form on the land surface, though thought to be caused by an imbalance in its diffusion beneath, though aether is typically invisible at flood level concentrations, it takes place a blue glow. Those with natural ethereal talents can survive exposure to a flood, at least for a short time, but most living things will eventually succumb to its effects, losing their minds and turning akashic. .30 FPS. The action bits are straight up the worst. I didn't even think to lower the FPS. Okay, this should be... that means I can put everything back up. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Because I was complaining the whole time, like, oh, the $2,000 PC experience right here. I'll just turn everything back on. We'll see in the next action bit, because the action bit is has been especially harsh today. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping they would, optimize it by this point, but oh well. Right? This is a bad sign. Already, it's a bad sign. Oh, hey, boys. You guys are good, right?
Oh, the miners. The gods.
Too far gone. These is no monsters of them.
Nope.
What we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the...
Go back here. Hovering over frame rate. Like this? Or like... What do you mean display? The display... Graphics setting... Cannot be usable DLSS for it's not even on.
Oh, they might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You sent me the color, isn't it? Never mind. If keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
There you are. I think I turned on. Nope, I didn't turn it on.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
He's afraid of heights, my man.
Yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
I don't know. All I know is that he sounds sexy, and I'll
Look on the bright side.
I'll probably lower it up to 30 FPS for this area. If I don't know if your PC struggled with this area, but I'll definitely take that recommendation. Unless if it's working right now, but we'll see. It didn't hesitate there, because typically it hesitates when I do that. Warcry. Oh. Alright, a little better. Nope. Apparently that was just copium. Let's put it down to 30. Okay, much better. I appreciate you, Fano. Fano? Fanto. Oh, I didn't realize I was struggling that much. What's wild? The fact that turning it down to 30 FPS was the trick. I don't know if this is the correct direction or not. Let's go back this way real quick. Yeah, no. This game is pretty hefty on the graphic. Like, I knew it was... Oh, I'm loving this game. I knew this game was going to be hefty on the graphics, because it is, like, pinnacle PS5 graphics, and that's all you'll hear me compliment about the PlayStation. But, like... I didn't know it was something my PC couldn't handle. I wonder if I should dust my PC. Anyways, yeah, no, this game's been great. It's giving me, so far, it's given me the vibes of if you put Final Fantasy XIV combat visuals in a Devil May Cry, if that makes any sense. Like the AoE markers, the... I don't know, if I can't remember if there's, you know, perfect dodging and whatnot in Devil May Cry. It's been a hot second since Devil May Cry. But overall, it's been lovely. God, it's crazy. Just turning it to 30 FPS was the goddamn trick. I'm a little annoyed. Did not think that was a parry. But I'll take it. I'm enjoying Ignition. But yeah, this game so far could easily be like one of my top 5 Final Fantasies. I missed. God damn it. Like, the combat has the right amount of challenging, but also not, like... But not, like, overkill challenge. Gameplay, that's just from a gameplay perspective. Story-wise, I'm glad that this game's back to the roots of Final Fantasy being a fantasy instead of a you know, sci-fi fantasy mix. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my sci-fi fantasy mixes. I love having magic and technology existing in the same world. That's like my favorite trope. But to go for the high fantasy route and do in such a almost a Games of Thronesy way, except Games of Thrones with a lot of magic. And I don't even like Games of Thrones because of like I don't like Games of Thrones for a few reasons. One of which is, oh, don't get attached to any character because they could die at any little second. Excuse me? That's the first time we get a sword from its chest. Coral. Look of you. You look like some. Looks like the first sword near that you have. Like, this is something I use an example as, oh, for one of my character's longswords that they picked up. Oh, this is what your longsword looks like. But anyways, yeah, no, like...
On the count of 3?
It is the right stick. Left stick, sorry.
3.
And I am...
2.
That's 1.
What happened to 3? Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seen as you're trying now.
They are the best bros.
As if that was going to keep us out.
One is just sassy, and the other is sassy for somebody else's sass. But yeah, I do love me a in any Final Fantasy. I do love me a good optimization button.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
They're the best of bros, the goodest of homies. Oh, I see a light with a lot of textures on it.
There's no one about.
Hello,
I
Dusty.
knew it would be big. But this...
That's what she said.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
Inner Sanctum, this church bell music. Are we sure we're not in Ishgard? I mean, Senbrek is very Ishgardian-like.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
Don't blame me, he started it.
How did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Oh, so fun thing for you. I started a new run of Baldur's Gate 3 that's modded, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick up the Dragoon class, a Dragoon modded class. and I put it on a character that is it kind of suits Lae'zel. And it's interesting so far. I'm only up to level. I only have 3 levels in the class. I also installed Viper and Samurai. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Let me get it.
There's something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Little struggle here, but I kind of expected it. So if these guys are here, this is the same place as the Phoenix Gate. Well, similar as to the Phoenix Gate.
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Well, this is probably where, the main place for Bahamut.
It's over. Die.
Uh-oh. Come on. Bomber Devil Trigger!
This time.
Fruh.
Wake wind.
Let me heal a little bit. Back here, you son of a bitch. Really? Yeah, Esther. Welcome in. I'm struggling. My PC's struggling. We're not having a good time for the sum of the part.
Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Yes, frame limit and frame target. I know what that means. I swear to God, if that's straight up
Where
Bahamut.
did that come from?
That's
If I had to guess,
can't be Bahamut.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
well, if it's a fight.
Oh, that? You run away from that.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Damn it. Mr. Bond. I'm so glad you understood what I was going for, Tree.
Clive, look out!
Need to end this quickly.
Oh, you little bastard.
My wounds, boy. Torgal. A little help. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow.
I wonder how intelligent dragons are. Oh, god damn it. I wonder how intelligent dragons are in this setting. One second. I have one thing to reply to your messages with, Aster, and it's... There we go.
Not this time.
Depends. Lore-wise, if there's... Oop. I know the reason why this thing's, like, enraged is because it got corrupted by the ether. So, I can't be too mad at it.
Garuda, lend me.
But if like, I'm not using this dragon as an example to it, because this dragon has to be an exception. I'm just wondering, because Bahamut exists in this setting as a deity. Is Bahamut... Well, not, excuse me, are other dragons, like, you know, intelligent and conversable? I missed. Well, I would have to see the other dragons. Because if dragons are all more animal than they are, you know, sentient beings like Bahamut, then it is a matter of getting those stats. I forgot to limit break during that. I do wish it worked. Limit break worked like Devil Trigger. Damn you! I'm putting a fire in your butt, and then I'm clawing it.
Of my uber autism. Observe.
Observe. God, I love the boss theme. Devil Trigger slowly heals you. I have not noticed. I will pay attention this time around. God damn you. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, it does! Okay. I am just unobservant. Devil Trigger does it in, like, slowly, in, like, a loading bar. But looks like Limit does it in ticks. That's why I didn't notice it. Scared of Fanto? Never heard of it. Uh-oh. Shame I can't jump with that.
Not this time.
Oh, fucking. Hammer be crazy. Go down. Eow. God, what is happening?
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Sid's curse better not
And it
be
all starts here.
close.
Time to earn
At
that
hand.
menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Cool. Not missing any items. Oops.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Oof.
Then what are we waiting for?
Got Luke. I can relate to that.
That's better.
I already have Raiden. I chose Chi-Chi because I didn't have Chi-Chi yet. That's the only one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I got Raiden the last time she was around, like,
that's
2 years ago.
back.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Out of sync, but that's okay. I appreciate the effort. It's a nice frame. And pop.
That's more like it.
Clive, look.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Extraterrestrial bullshit?
Sid!
What are you?
Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Damn, you ugly. You're your daddy's son.
Where are you?
Hold on.
So what's freaking me out about that in particular is that he immediately went for Clive, and he had a very similar hair texture to Clive. Hair length, yes, but
Where the hell am I?
I'm a tiny bit oh, hi. Yeah, he was like Goku. I hear you had a bigger sword.
I've been here before.
Hi, fun.
You again. Where are you? What do you want?
The name Typhon has me shook, given that Typhon
Still alive.
in Greek mythology is essentially a world-ending deity.
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. Stay down! It's over.
I'm still wondering what this has to do with Ifrit, because clearly this does have something to do with Ifrit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What else can he do?
I'm wondering if any of the other Greek nemesis are gonna be involved, like, you know, nemesis. Because that's where the name Nemesis comes from, is the... I don't know if it's a god or a creature, but the Greek creature Nemesis. They can't use the word Titan because, you know, Titan.
That power isn't yours.
Please do not tell me because he did that, I got Rama's power.
Is mine.
Fucking epic moment here. Uh-oh. My mouse suddenly showed up. Oh. Oh. My mouse did the circle thing, and I kept seeing my taskbar. My mouse screen is back. Uh-oh. So that means the game isn't responding. Yep. Oh. PC's freezing. Let's give it a second. Let's be patient with it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. Hello, my love. Oh. There we go.
I remember now. I have a fire. I am Ifrit!
Let's see. Embody it for the gun, melee, ranged, evade, jump. I cannot. There's more movement now. Oh shit. Whole ass moveset. aerial combo, fireball, charged fireball, of course. Fireball burst. Okay, that's just magic combo. Backdraft, use Y immediately following a fireball burst to deliver explosive finishing attack. Yes. This is actually sick. I thought the Ifrit Garuda fight was great. Nah, this is awesome. Oh, didn't perfect dodge. Using L while holding RB is an effective method. Okay. Like I said, I'm still scared that this is Typhon. And he just showed up. And by what she means is, Final Fantasy has abandoned her country. Before you reply, Fanto. Come on. Come on.
It's done.
And let's look it up. Why are there more Typhons? No, 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 no. Don't tell me Typhon's just a security protocol.
How many more could there be?
Ah, it was just illusions. question marks, therefore it's not Typhon.
As you wish.
Oh, it's still Typhon. I actually looked at the name. And I thought it doesn't is it actually Typhoon? That'd be stupid if it was named Typhoon. Alright, I'm getting used to the combos. Oh shit. As somebody who loves Greek mythology, Typhoon, it would not be fitting. Oh, the music, I just noticed the wubs and dubs. Ah, beans. Stop moving, you little shit. With this music. And just think, Clive is about the size of Ifrit's foot. Just think about that. Out of all the demon walls in any Final Fantasy, that has to be the worst demon wall. Only because I hate it, and I hate dodging it. Cinematic? I'll just have to fill in the blanks. You missed. Oh my god. They did not just spirit bomb this. They absolutely spirit bombed. One arm up with the spirit bomb hellfire. You can't tell me that wasn't DBZ inspired. Expired? Inspired. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I feel that.
Clive.
Enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
What do you mean, Torgal's a healer? Also, Sid, you better not fucking die. Don't fucking die on me. Oh shit, what the fuck?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... Think again.
Is Typhon an icon?
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Sid.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well a man claiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
No, 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 no. Don't give me Rama.
Don't do this. The rest is in your hands.
Don't use that phrase on me.
Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Man. 0 out of 10. This game sucks. Kidding.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Now you, sir, have a lot to answer for. Oh, they're adorable.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
Oh. Oh.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother.
To answer your question, Aster, if every single Roman numeral Final Fantasy is a completely different standalone Final Fantasy. So throw a dart and pick a Final Fantasy. I can give you a list of the ones that are good and aren't good. If you want one, I know some opinions are varying, but regardless, depends. It also depends on if you like turn-based or not. Also, the fact that though I will tell you this right now, Ultima is either one of two things: a spell or a deity. 9 times out of 10, it's a spell, But if it's a deity, it makes me scared. I am scared of the Ultima deity. And I don't mean ultimate weapon.
It is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Let me also look at this. Dominic Phoenix and the former heir of the ducal throne, Joshua. It's the Keyblade. Joshua was thought to have died in the hands of the second Icon of Fire during the disaster of Phoenix Gate. However, he is very much alive, traveling the realm even now. His identity hidden by a heavy cowl and assumed name of Lord Margrace.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
Oh, my poor PC.
My brother.
Oh.
Alone.
Kaboom.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Ooh, he's caked.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
This track reminds me of the Shadowbringers track.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
So he nine-tailed fox sealing jutsu'd inside of him. The Typhon inside of him. Got it. I love how it struggled with the previous frame, but it's not struggling with this? Alright, cool.
I'm so thirsty.
Oh man! Oh right, the hideaway. The one fucking dude. Is that goats?
You must! You can fail Lord Cooker again! Find Sid! Or Rolf! Fucking dead!
Oh, Gav, no.
Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do!
Oh shit, he killed him.
Gab, we've got to go!
No, not her.
Not without this! Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Titan. Oh, Hugo is Kupka. Got it.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Sid's dead, my guy. Sid is D-E-D dead.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come.
Constance, a town located in the rugged northern reaches of the Dalmecan Republic. Though it was once a thriving trading post, the coming of the blight has served to both discourage travelers as well as drive off long-time residents. All that now remain are refugees fleeing from elsewhere, the black marketeers who prey upon them, and barely enough soldiers to keep the peace, or rather, pretend to when they're not being bribed to look the other way. Lovely.
Feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife, hmm?
Chocobo steaks, chocobo sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find
Assassin's Creed
elsewhere.
vibes.
Take a bite.
Also, what are we doing here?
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents,
Look all you like,
ointments,
sir.
poultices.
It's all fresh.
Calmatives,
Pick this
curatives,
very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents,
Definitely not
ointments,
suspicious.
poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices.
Just pretend you didn't hear her, Jill. God damn. Excuse me? Another time skip?
It's good to see you, Sid.
What?
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of
Oh
town.
shit, he got rid of his scar. Or
And how
tattoo.
can he tell
What?
you who is there to make sure they stay that way?
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Five-year time skip again.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
And the fact that he's taken a mantle of Sid. I mean, that's cool and all, but why? I guess it's more recognizable as the name of...
We're finished.
Sid is definitely a more notable name, especially if they're trying to build up the figure as Sid the Vicious. The one going around taking out mother crystals. Also, like, I can't help but to think of Assassin's Creed 1.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
With the hood wearing the
I'll wager he thinks as highly
Arabian,
of England's traps as we
the
do.
Middle Eastern
Then this should be easy.
area.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
The leaping off of rooftops to kill guards. Corrupt ones at that.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Yeah, the exact reason why he's picking up the name of Sid.
Come on.
He has Rama, and just to use a well-known name to strike fear.
Summon the others.
The bearers?
Safe.
Okay, so he plays like Nahida.
Sid dies here.
Uh-oh. AoE. Okay. Ugh. God, my poor PC.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan
All
sends
of them.
his regards.
Damn.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Oh, a girl?
They brought a pet. You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
Then we'll have to be faster.
No, just a panther. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, missed my opportunity with that. Pull my devil trigger. I missed my opportunity. I suck. Get wrecked, nerd. Was a little rough at first, but hopefully. Ooh. I should go to the hideout and see. Oh.
To hell with this!
Hugo's gonna kill them.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Oh, right, and Hugo has a vendetta against Sid. I wonder what happened between Joshua and...
Dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Oh, right, I don't know if I even started the thought. I wonder what happened with Joshua there. If Joshua's even, you know, hanging around with them. Well, there is a new hideaway. You can tell by the position on the map. Sir, you have an hour before I typically feed you. My cat keeps rubbing against my leg.
That night.
I also just had a thought. Sid's supposed to always give us an airship. In the 5 years since the fall of the Drake's Head and the death of his mentor, he and Jill have strived to continue Sid's legacy in the light of the Rama forever in his heart. Storm, the... Oh yeah, we know about this. Storm is just an area. Now, people of Valistia rely on the crystal mined from the mountains. The few who learned the truth are hunted down by those. Yeah, okay.
5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
That was a stock sound. Oh, the hideaway is on an air, on what's clearly going to be our airship. So I guess that's how, and we're probably going to power it with Rama. And since we're Sid now, we're technically Sid. That's a rough feeling.
Otto was asking after you.
Otto's still alive.
Never a dull moment.
Welcome back, Sid.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Cool.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
You're a mess. Got her.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
Oh, she's got a proper setup. Goats. Okay, good. He is alive. Thank God.
What do you need? Sancfordian, dear. Should last you a good while.
Okay, that's cool. So each one of the weapons based off of a boss basically upgrades onto each other. Stormcray upgrades to Flame Tongue. Flame Tongue turns into Levin Bolt.
That it? Fine.
Ooh, that is kick ass. The fuck?
Clive? So, what'll it be?
Oh, hit the wrong button.
That it? Fine.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just.
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down? And be thankful you got that much.
Bah.
Finished, are you?
That's what you sound like. I'm glad we kept that, or it's a new one, or whatever. Mugo. All in good time.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your
You look old.
adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. And not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out? There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, what's up?
Trust I'm not intruding.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Oh, I'll get a lesson from you.
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
That's one of life's greatest mysteries.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the twins. The non-aggression treaty was the
I'd like to see your twins.
them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Our friends?
You were
Do we
brought
have a
into
dominant
exile.
friend in there?
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds, I won't.
Let's look at Vivian Ninetails, a scholar and strategist who made her home in the hideaway and analyzing every short information that comes to the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Ninetails, of which she herself is fond of, was gifted by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length about almost any subject. Well, what does that mean? Oh, I get it. It's spelling. Tales. Not Tails. It took me a second. Hideaway. Established under the leadership of Clive Rossfield, who took the title of Cid after his former leader's passing and Titan's destruction of the old hideaway. Here, a community of like-minded individuals from across the realm have gathered to build a place where people can live and die on their own terms. Like its predecessor, it is built within fallen ruins, deep within the deadlands of Central Storm. Decidedly unlike its predecessor, however, it's located at the center of a lake. Buenamere, across whose waters any invading enemy can easily be spotted long before their arrival. Okay. So it's a bit more obvious because it's out in the open, but it's out in the open, so how can people hide? Unless if we're talking Leviathan.
She has ever endured. And when the storm has passed,
Is Leviathan DLC? I think Leviathan's DLC.
I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. I have the details here.
Whatever happened to Ambrosia? Oh, I've done all the side quests. Okay, so people who are dead are grayed out. Like Rodney, Hannah, Elwin. Are these guys not dead? Wade was meant to sit and meet the same face as the prince. Followed by the flames of the rampaging phoenix. That doesn't tell me they're dead. Because I'm guessing this is the Wade and Tyler are the Biggs and Wedge. So, oh, shit, okay. So, people are marked by who they're the dominant of. Dominant of Rama, dominant of the Phoenix, Ifrit, dominant of Bahamut, Odin, Titan. So we don't...
One must understand one's place in the world.
Okay, so we don't know the... dominant of... Okay.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Okay. Because I know Leviathan has to be... is a thing. Because I've seen, like, the briefest glimpse of him from any of the release trailers. Or her. I don't know. I'd fucking... Out of all of the summons in Final Fantasy, Leviathan flip-flops it each time. In Final Fantasy IV, Leviathan's a king. Okay. But yeah, in Final Fantasy IV, Leviathan is the king of the Eidolons.
Does that one have blood on it?
Fucking Final Fantasy IV was a goddess. Well, Final Fantasy 15 was a goddess. I don't know what I said.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed.
Also, Fanta, I completely forgot to ask. You ended early. Something happened? Subway internet?
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap
Oh shit. Okay, that makes sense.
there are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
I didn't even get a notification that when you started.
There are not many in this world who would indulge the whim.
I just 12 o'clock pulled open my tabs and opened everything.
Inside to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them.
Oof.
However well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Boy. I hope Gav is chipper.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
She's alive.
It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget,
Whoosh,
a rider
they
was here with
scalpeled it off.
Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I thought he just fucking burned it off.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Oh, hey, Joe. Hey, yo, what's up, girl? Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside at the men of the Rock have been summoned from the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Why does that? Let me reread that because I believe I just had a stroke. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. That last sentence is getting me.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
It's a trick. Hugo's gonna be behind.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh shit, I just realized. I just did the math. This game takes place over a span of 18, almost 20 years.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Joshua looking more red magey by the day.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
You know what? Clive still has less.
Martha, leave the rest.
Clive still has less responsibility than Squall. And if I'm understanding correctly, Clive is now in his 30s. Anybody need me? No. Yeah, by the way, I took a quick glance at the state of play with, what was announced. The only thing that I'm mildly, hoping for is that Ghosts of Yote is, PC simultaneous release.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria.
Other than that, there's all the rest I just haven't played yet.
Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Oh, and Monster Hunter, of course.
Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
What about you? Fucking still all in good time. I ought to fucking pluck your palm. Would you stop scaring the shit out of me, you damn cat? He keeps brushing against my leg every now and again. Like, calm down. I get it, you want your breakfast. But you came to me an hour early, and you know I give you your breakfast later than you think you do. You get it. What's scary about cats is that they know time. They can tell time. They have a good internal body clock.
Welcome back, Sid.
The little shits.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, That slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts.
That's the second person to reference Tet with the tarts.
Though, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Cock and ball. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is awesome. Holy shit, this side quest is called Cock and Ball.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough
Oh, you
to
sticky.
tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Any more side quests? No, not here. Hold up. Hold up. Not you. Where's the reading table? No. Equestrian, no. Huh, I guess that one guy isn't here yet. There we go. I'm just making sure there's no other side quests nearby. I sure love it when my PC acts up like this. It do be acting a fool. I'm preventing myself from getting angry.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Can't imagine Obolus needing any more than this. Time to head home.
I forgot about it.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't
I get that
suppose
a
the
lot.
Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I'm glad I could help with your cock and ball. Wait a minute. The Argo. I was wondering why. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Obolus. 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 Let me get up, Firefox. I need to know. Oh. Okay, so an obol was a payment or bribe for Charon, the ferryman who would, uh, the ferryman of death, basically, the ferryman who would, uh, take the dead souls and bring them to the afterlife. Sorry. So that's one thing, but the Argo is something I know for a fact is the famous ship, or rather the famous crew of Greek mythology. They're basically the Greek mythology Avengers. You have Jason, you have Asclepius, you have Achilles for a time, uh you have Heracles, you have who else? Atalanta. You have a whole Medea. The Gemini twins. They were all part of the Argo. I forgot. Let's go to abilities. Huh. I'm surprised that Roma is mostly attack and less stun. Because this is attack stun. This is less attack, more stun. This one's more. No, it's more balanced. Leaning. Hmm. So the question is, what do I like here? I think I like... Let's do these two. Because Judgment might be good. Hell yeah. I'll give it another 20 minutes. Oh, don't give me an error encoding overload. Blech. I'll kick your ass.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Anything catch your eye?
One of my cats jumped at something. And I just saw them do the cutest little thing by sniffing each other's noses. And now they're playing. Okay, so let me set the scene. Both of them are parallel to the door. My open door, right? And they both look... Well, one of them looks around the corner of the door to see them. Leans back to his side of the door, holds up one of his paws, winds up, and then just quickly rounds the corner and baps the other on the nose.
Very well.
Fucking asshole. Oh, you little shit.
You've killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Clouds gather. What is this other new currency besides ability points? Certainly not that. Skill, ability points, rather, but because I'm used to it. Well, I guess I'll find out what those points mean.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Okay, so people are making moves on both ends. Because we've got Hugo and his lot going one way. Well, making an advance and making them open, but now we got the Imperials doing something.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Yeah. Oh. Didn't mean to do that.
You're finished.
Killed a couple bugs with Judgment Bolt. Come on. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. Dead body.
Are we too late?
There
Two
might
dead
still be
bodies.
someone inside.
Evening.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And you can suck my balls.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
You have different armor.
On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
I didn't remember. But at least I killed him with the judgment bolt.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Knock. Oh.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
Man.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
I kind of don't want to think on how they got all of their ashes into a bag. Because the image in my mind immediately is a broom and dustpan, and that just feels disrespectful. Funny, but disrespectful. Evil Eye. Are there hunts now? Notorious marks. We know I'm gonna let Cloudman Claire faster and larger, faster, and more ferocious. With the option with while fight is always an option. Notorious marks can earn not only renown, but also rare materials. Craft new gear, upgrade existing items.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Heh. Come on. Come on.
Nice try.
I missed. I guess that's undodgeable. That's cope, by the way. How rude. Oh, I missed. Eat my dookie.
You didn't see that coming.
I get it, because C, that's a eyeball. Clive makes good jokes.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
So it sounds like this is the immediate problem. Which, I'm wondering what the resolution would that be? Would that be dealing with Clive's mother, you think? Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, I think I'm going to call it here. YouTube. I'm going to end. I apologize for being in the first half of the stream. And thank you for being patient if you stuck around or skipped ahead. Have a good one.